girlfriend's a hacker, best hacker ever. She's quick on her feet and her code is so clever. Yes, she's a hacker and brilliant as well. Who knows what she casts, but I'm under her spell. My girlfriend's a hacker, best hacker ever. She's quick on her feet and her code is so clever. Yes, she's a hacker and brilliant as well. Who knows what she casts, but I'm under her spell. Yeah, I'll tell you what happened the other night after 2600. Check this out. So I gave a talk about cross-site scripting. We're on the way home and she starts reminiscing. She liked the presentation and loved the exploits. She understood the concept, so what's the next choice? She loads up a site with the JavaScript buffer, hacks into that, so she goes for another. No application was safe in her head. Next thing I know, she's owned half of the web. And now I'm terrified, but she's laughing instead. Wants to keep going till the other half's dead. Then the next day we were on a fast walk until she saw somebody on the laptop. 2 minutes passed and they're looking confused. Accounts locked out, not letting them choose. Started doing hacker stuff, it was unruly. No, not that, I mean like Hackers the movie. She had all these like smiley faces all over the screen. I'm like, where did you get this? My girlfriend's a hacker, best hacker ever. She's quick on her feet and her code is so clever. Yes, she's a hacker and brilliant as well. Who knows what she casts, but I'm under her spell. My girlfriend's a hacker, best hacker ever. She's quick on her feet and her code is so clever. Yes, she's a hacker and brilliant as well. Who knows what she casts, but I'm under her spell.
Alright, back here at the Black Girls Hack 2012, and I'm sitting here with Kat Calvin. She's one of the co-founders of Black Girls Hack. So we're going to talk to her about Black Girls Hack. So thanks, Kat, for sitting here with us. If you don't want to go ahead and kind of give an introduction.
Sure. Well, like I said, my name is Kat. I am the CEO of Characters Closet, which is a website that lists the outfits that popular TV characters wear, where you can buy those outfits or similar outfits at different price points. So how to look like Olivia Pope for less, basically. I also run a nonprofit called Michelle in Training, and we teach professional and life skills to high school girls. And now I run Black Girls Hack.
Excellent, excellent. So I heard you put together Black Girls Hack in like 20 hours.
Pretty much. It was 4 weeks. Feels like 6 months. But yeah, it happened pretty insanely quickly, actually.
So how'd you go about getting involved with Black Girls Code? How did that whole thing come together?
You know, I've known about Black Girls Code forever. It's just one of those things that's amazing. So everyone's like, have you heard about this amazing organization? And it's like, I love it. Where was this when I was 7? Because I still can't code. And so when we knew we were going to do this event, we really wanted to make it a fundraiser, and you know, it was just an obvious fit. You know, it's a Black hackathon. They're teaching Black girls to code. It was, you know, soulmates from the start. So it just seemed pretty obvious, and they've been incredible. The Atlanta team is just phenomenal.
Excellent, excellent. Yeah, shout out to Kimberly Bryant. I interviewed her actually on one of my podcasts.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, so well, she's a real good organization, and she's a brilliant person as well. So what is the biggest thing that you want the participants to take away from this experience?
You know, there are 3 things. Largely, it's a really great opportunity just for us to get the Black tech community together. I know you guys know, because you run Blacks in Technology, you go to hackathons, tech conferences, all these things, and there's usually only a couple of us in the room. Yeah. You know, and usually not very many women. There may be 1 Black woman in the room, but there are so many of us out there. It's just that we're kind of dispersed, etc. And so I really wanted everyone to be able to come in together and, you know, kind of room full of 40 Black coders and just get to meet each other and you know, really build a network. And that's the first thing. The second thing is that we specifically worked on projects that are either Black-founded nonprofits or startups. So, you know, and the entry fee was incredibly low, and all the proceeds go to Black Girls Code. And it was because, you know, as you know, it can cost $8,000 to $20,000 to have a project built, which most people, especially in our community, can't afford. And so, you know, we right now have 7 projects going on that are all being built. So everyone's going to walk away with at least a beta or prototype of something that they really needed to have built, which is pretty incredible. And then the last thing is, you know, we really wanted to help startup founders meet people who could be possibly either technical co-founders, CTOs, or help them find them, because it's impossible to find a CTO. That's really the whole reason I did this. It's like, I need a CTO. I'll throw a hackathon. It was completely selfish. You know, so the goal, you know, is that we've all now worked with these coders. We've met all these people. All the startup sponsors are getting the resumes of everyone, and the resumes actually of all the participants are going out to MailChimp and Thomson Reuters and SimGrid and a bunch of different corporations who are all really eager to get great resumes, and so hopefully people can find jobs and we can plug in and find CTOs and CTOs from our community.
So what's been your biggest learning experience with putting this together?
It is possible to grow a very successful hackathon in 4 weeks, which I would not have believed before. I think it's been really amazing how quickly this has taken off.
Yeah.
I was just walking down the street one day and I was like, I know, let's have a Black Hackathon. And then I called Amanda and Jamel and I was like, let's do this. And they were like, all right. And the response has been incredible.
Yeah.
And I think it's a real sign of the fact that we are out there and we really want to be able to come together and really want to be able to build great things and, do it for a great cause. I mean, we have some prizes, but people were signing up in droves before we even announced prizes. They just want to be able to come to support Black Girls Code, to support Black startups, and to meet each other. And I think it's just really fantastic that this community is so eager all over the country to really get together.
I definitely applaud the organization. I was just telling my wife, one of the biggest things that I kind of run into sometimes is people kind of talking but not taking action, and so I'm happy that you're taking action.
Actually, I have the opposite problem. I take action too much, and then I'm like, oh, why am I putting on 4 events in one day in 3 different states? What is wrong with me? I need to talk more. And my mom's like, maybe you should think about things a little more. I'm like, no, I already jumped off the bridge. I forgot my parachute. So, yeah.
Hey, well, that actually brought together a great hackathon.
Well, and we were incredibly lucky. Amanda's an amazing PR person, and the Atlanta community just stepped up. And MailChimp, our title sponsor, literally 2 days after I thought of this, just called us up and were like, hey, can we be your title sponsor?
Nice.
No idea how they heard about us, whatever. And and people have just been incredibly supportive like that. And so it was really, it sort of happened in spite of me. It just, it was just like this juggernaut, and it was really kind of incredible.
Excellent. Well, what's next? What's some of the next steps for that?
So we are planning on to have our next hackathon in Newark in March. Newark, you don't know this yet, but we're coming to your city, so prepare. We'll help you clean up the sandy mess if it's still there. We'll bring diapers. We know Cory Booker's always looking for diapers. But we are coming to Newark, and then we're going to keep doing these probably quarterly in different cities around the country, and in great cities like Atlanta and Newark, and places that don't necessarily have hackathons all the time, but have amazing tech communities that are really trying to get started. So we're going to have a plane, a bus, a donkey or something, and make our way down.
Yeah, donkey. That's great. Well, definitely keep Blacks in Technology in the loop, because I will, always support you all.
Thank you.
Whenever your next hackathon is coming up, let me know, and I'll post something on the site and get the word out there.
Great.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Best hacker ever. She's quick on her feet and her code is so clever. Yes, she's a hacker and brilliant as well. Who knows what she casts, but I'm under her spell. My girlfriend's a